Good morning, YouTube and Twitter. I'm going to send this to both of you. My son helped me get my GoPro fixed up, and he put an app on my phone to connect it with my GoPro so that I can actually see what my GoPro is looking at, so that I know whether the top of my head is cut off or not. I don't have anything to talk about really, except I just wanted to get this set up and let you know that I have it. And I'm really going to be enjoying my patio out here this year because I'll be able to sit out here and do vlogs. I'll be able to bring my laptop out here and be checking my email and Twitter. So it's really going to be nice. And my Patreons on YouTube paid for the patio set so that I could have a place to sit out here and do this. And I always let them know what things I do or purchase with the money that they contribute to me. The main thing that I'd like to talk about today is a new story series that I would like to do in the future on Skyrim, but I'm going to need help. I want to use these two wonderful little books that Chris sent me. I showed them in a vlog, but I'll show them to you again. He drew, the person that made these are handmade, and every page is an ingredient with the effects listed and the ideal matches to go with it to make a potion. And I want to be able to use these books in a story about a young alchemist. I've already created the character. She's a young Khajiit, of course. I cannot get away from Khajiits. I just think they're cute. And I have her backstory written of her when she was a child and growing up, to the point where I have her now, where I want to start the story from. But I don't know what the story is. I can't make a series out of just her studying these books and picking ingredients and show her mixing them up and show her going and selling them and making money. I mean, after 2 videos of that, I would be so bored I wouldn't be able to do it. and you all would be so bored of watching it you'd never watch. So there has to be some event or something that happens, or whether it's good, wondrous, or whether it's bad and fateful. It has to be something to build a story around in this young alchemist's life. And I have not a clue. I have thought and thought and thought. I've made lots of notes trying to figure it out, and nothing is reasonable to make a story around. So I'm asking everybody I know, including all of you, to help me. If you think of a really neat idea for a story, either for something wonderful that happens to her or something dreadful that happens to her, I don't care which way it goes or anything in between or what it is. Just give me some kind of ideas, and I might pick one. One of them might strike my fancy. Or I might use more than one of them and combine them in a story. Or I might not use any of them. Maybe nothing will strike my fancy, and I might not make a story at all. So I really would like your help, everybody. Once I post this, I'm going to be eagerly looking for the comments underneath this video on YouTube and on Twitter. Twitter, we don't usually talk back and forth very much about my videos on YouTube. That's more, we're sharing screenshots and music and just talking. Once in a while somebody will mention my videos on YouTube. But if anyone that watches my videos is on Twitter, and when I post this, if you have come up with some ideas, please let me know. Let me see, is there anything else I can talk about? Oh, I have a big square of a little bit of land space right there on that side of my patio, and the same little square of space on that side. The person who lives in that apartment next to me said that I can use that space all the way over to their patio. And so in the fall, the landscaper who put on that plants and pot party, which was such fun, he's going to come and plant me a little weeping something tree right there, and it's going to be a red one. And on that side, he's going to plant me a forsythia bush, and all that's going to be dug out, and then he's going to put down a weed suppression cloth, and then he's going to fill it with gravel. And he said he'd make everything as low maintenance for me as possible. And then I'm going to have tulip and forsythia and daffodil bulbs and things like that to come up in the spring, sort of scatter planted around each thing. The plants I have sitting on my patio aren't the kind that will come back next year, so by the end of the summer I'll lose these, and I'll probably have very little pots on the patio next time. I want a little bit more room on here. So next spring's even going to be better than this spring, and I think it will make making these kind of videos more fun for me, because I don't know, I'm getting tired or old or something. I need something to either revitalize my videos or revitalize me, probably. It's not that I'm getting bored with Skyrim by any means. I'm still addicted to Skyrim. And it's not that I can't come up with stories. It's just that sometimes it gets a little it gets me in a little low mood when I see the ratio between subscribers, viewers, and commenters. And then when I read my comments and there's so few, just a handful of the regulars that actually comment on the video, letting me know that they've noticed this or that in the video and what makes them laugh, and that way I know that they are watching the videos. So that gets a gamer down, kinda, you know. So something like this will pick my spirits up, if nothing else. Let me see, is there anything else new? No, not really. The sky is beautiful today. I love puffy clouds like up there today. Okay, main thing I wanted to let you know is that the GoPro is ready to use. The new app on my phone helps me see what that sees, and to ask you about help for a story for a young alchemist. I don't know what should happen in her life to make a story. So I will talk to you all later, and let me hear back on all this. Thank you, grandkids.